All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. It's Thursday, one day before the weekend, so let's finish this week off strong, man. But real quick, man. Hey, y'all know I've been on my NBA stuff, crazy, and well, actually, I've been slipping all month, man. Y'all know life happens, things going through some things, but we here and we're going to make April a great month. Let's start off April by doubling down and getting some good content out here. But one of the things that's really starting to be interesting to me right now, with the Baltimore Ravens, is the I'm trying to wrap my head around why this constant push for another wide receiver. Now I get wanting to have more threats on the outside, but to me personally, this is just my opinion. If you ain't about to become a throwing team, if you're not about to become a throwing team, why are we trying to get all these wide? Now you had the pickup of Watkins. Love it, love the pickup. Right, health is obviously a concern with him, but for the most part, I love it. I think it's gonna work out fine. But now if you especially like a first round pick, if you can grab you a great receiver in the later rounds or maybe make a swap or something, I'm with it. But right off the top, I don't know if I want another receiver because you're a running team. The pass is only for the most part for the Ravens designed to set up the run. Unless they about to throw some wrinkles in there, which I'm not against. First of all, let me say this: I'm not against it because I love Lamar Jackson's ability to throw. But I will say I don't know if you want to spend high capital on another receiver. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's the sexy pick. It's the one that you think about. You know, when when you're just looking on at the glitz and the glamour. Um, but me personally, I don't know if I want him to go high and get another receiver, man. Like I don't. I think they got other needs. Besides that, I would maybe try to look at another pass rusher. Cause I definitely love their linebacking core. I'm real high on the linebacking core. If you want to, safety if you want to around there. But for the most part, I don't see the need to jump up and spend that cap unless you got every other thing you think you got is good to go. But I will say if you're gonna spend that high draft capital on a wide receiver, then that to me that would indicate that the Ravens are looking to be a little bit more of a throwing offense. Now again, I'm 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 alone. I'm not alone. I feel like I'm one of the few people that really believe in Lamar Jackson's ability to throw the football. So because I'm so high on his ability to throw the football, I don't mind him um kind of making that change, right? I don't mind him throwing the ball more of a balanced attack. I have no problem with that because with everything within my soul believe he's more than capable of doing that. But is Greg Roman the right coordinator for that? You know what I'm saying? I don't see that his philosophy. So I'm not big on them drafting another quarter. I mean, I'm sorry, another wide receiver. Um, because I don't think they're gonna change that much and become that much of a run team. I mean, that much of a throwing team. I love the Sammy Watkins pickup. I love the. I was gonna be a fan of Hollywood. I've even heard. I've even heard Antonio Brown. Now let me talk about this right now. Antonio Brown, he did exactly what he was supposed to do when he went to Tampa. When he went to Tampa, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He kept his hands clean. He didn't get in any trouble, as far as I know. And he went out, he played, he did what was asked of him. He didn't whine, complain, he didn't cry about getting balls, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. Now, how much he contributed to that Super Bowl, that's up for debate. But he's a Super Bowl champion because he did the right thing. Me personally, I root for him to come back better. I root for him to get an opportunity to show that he ain't got to be in Tom Brady's house to act right. He don't have to be babysat, even though we know sometimes he can have his issues. But I will say, man, I'm a fan of Antonio Brown if he can stay clean. So if you bring him in, Hollywood and Sammy Watkins, what more you? And I don't think you're gonna pay that much for Antonio Brown. I would rather for them to go. I'd rather for them to grab him and see what they can get with him. Long as, but again, the big question mark is his mental, right? Like if he come in, do what he's supposed to do, play hard. Cause listen, his work ethic has never been a question. Antonio Brown work ethic has never been a question. When you talk to Tom Brady, you talk to even prior him leaving in Pittsburgh, the first thing they say, he's the first person on the field, last person to leave. He puts the work in. I'm a fan of anyone that puts the work in, and because he puts the work in, I'm always going to root for him to do better, and I'm always going to root for him to succeed because I feel like he's had his issues. Hopefully, they're done now, and he can move on. He can move on. So, if they can get him, I'm with it. Just not the extra. Hopefully he's done with that. Hopefully he's learned a lot. He became a Super Bowl champion by not, bringing no extra to it, no extra attention to himself. He ain't getting in trouble. He did what he's supposed to do. He showed up for work. He did his job. He got paid. He got a chip. Cool. So if you can make that happen, I'm actually a little bit more in favor of that. But then again, it's always gonna be this question mark with him: is that sustainable? Is he gonna blow up and something gonna go haywire? But me personally, I'm not really big on the Baltimore Ravens drafting another receiver high in the draft. I'm just not, because I feel like that's a valuable asset that can be used somewhere else. If you can use hold on, I want to say hey. My daughter is actually watching me make this video right now. So if you see me looking over, that's what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, so I'm not really big on them using too much capital on wide receiver. I'm really not. Um, for the most part, I do believe that I believe that the addition of Sammy Watkins and then if you can add an Antonio Brown, if what they could do, they'll force them to back off, right? They'll force the defense. The defense got to honor those guys out there. Then at that point, that open up running lanes, and I think that do more. That do just as much for the offense. So, but let me know, man, down in the comments, man, what you guys think. Should they go for another wide receiver in the draft, or should they try to deal and fill other needs, man? Um, So real quick, I just want to say, man, y'all notice on my videos, I try not to do a lot of cursing and stuff. I always say, my baby be watching my videos, so that's why I don't curse. I try not to curse. I do sometimes, but I try not to curse. I try not to do certain things, so that's why. Because she's always watching my videos and critiquing me and something like that. So that's why I'm sort of mellow in my videos. But let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think. Should they go ahead and get another receiver? Or should they address other needs? Let me know. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. You mean more to me than you will ever know. Until next time, you guys be great.